Sinners. I don't know why this movie has such good reviews and an almost perfect Rotten Tomatoes score. I just don't get it. And an 8.2 on IMDb? That's crazy. Let's get into it.
What's up,
Hi, this is Shadowscape Pictures. My name's Philip Wilson, and this is why Sinners is an okay movie. Mediocre. First thing I'd like to say is the music score. It's done by Ludwig Göransson, who's basically made every single score for Ryan Coogler's films. I just thought this was a big miss, in my opinion. A lot of people talked about the music and stuff in this movie, and I just did not see it at all. I know I'm a big fan of scores for movies, and this was just not it. I don't think it deserves all the praise everybody is giving this film. To me, it does not make any sense at all. I'm really shocked at how well this was received by critics and the audience. To me, it's kind of like a 6 or 6.5 out of 10.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
But with Ludwig, he's made some epic scores, like from Tenet, Oppenheimer. All those movies had much better scores than Sinners did, which is really weird. I do think Ludwig is a very good composer, but I don't think this film was for him. I think this movie should have been scored by Justin Hurwitz, the guy who did La La Land and Whiplash, for stuff like this. I think he's a lot better at it. Those movies are very memorable for music, and there's definitely something I can go and listen to over and over again. This movie, on the other hand, not so much. The first hour was setting up the characters. Why did they take so long to set up the characters? It's an hour of setting up the characters. Were you trying to bore the audience, Ryan Coogler? For me, you were, because I couldn't really care. There was a lot of things going on and such. Sammy's character, I couldn't really care for. I thought Stack and Smoke was really great. I thought Michael B. Jordan was really good in the movie. I think even Delroy Lindo did an awesome job. Like, every scene he's in pretty well, he's a standout. And he's just very funny. Just everything about him was great. Like, I honestly loved seeing him in every scene. And he really brought his A game. He didn't phone it in, he brought his A game.
What did you just say? What's up, my Nick?
And then the main villain, vampire Remick, played by Jack O'Connell, was an absolute standout as well. He was really good, really captivating, and I thought he brought a presence of like darkness to the film that was really good. I thought everyone actually played their roles really well overall. I just think this movie's a little bit too overhyped for what it truly is. I did also think that the movie felt like two different movies. One being more like a gangster kind of movie, and then the other being a vampire movie. So that's what I didn't really get. I don't know why he just didn't have more like vampire action throughout the beginning of the first hour while setting up the characters, which he kinda did and kinda didn't-ish. I don't know what the need was for that exactly. It's okay to have some action here and there, which he did have, but it didn't really make me want to care for the characters a whole lot, as they seem to be kind of pieces of shit a little bit, especially Stack and Smoke. I thought the cinematography was really good. I think Ryan Coogler really listened to Nolan's advice, but he clearly didn't listen to Nolan's advice about having really good music in the film. I do think in every film you should have really good music.
Yeah, boy.
And this one for me was just not there. It's not memorable. I probably won't remember this. If you like this kind of music, sure, that's fine. I do think it pretty well suits the film, and it doesn't really have any songs that I want to listen on my way home from the theater, if you catch what I'm trying to say. I personally thought the post-credit scenes were completely unnecessary. I think you should have just either ended the film the way it should have ended and just left it at that, instead of having a mid-post-credit scene with basically a lot of the people leaving the theater. I don't know why you would do that. Ryan Coogler just so used to doing Marvel movies that he forgot that this really isn't a Marvel movie. It's kind of like a drama slash action horror movie with sprinkles of comedy.
I think I shat myself.
That's basically what it is. It's not revolutionary or anything. It doesn't revolutionize the wheel or something. It's just kind of okay. That's how I felt watching this movie. The post credit scene I just thought was also very unnecessary. It's just Sammy playing the guitar, and I'm like, cool. At least have something like either you're trying to signal for a sequel or something, or carry on the story, but it's literally just Sammy playing the damn guitar. Now the story is pretty unmemorable in my opinion as well. Smoke and Stack come back to their old town, see a bunch of old people again, and they basically open up a club bought from the KKK guys, and I don't know why that was shoehorned in there, especially with the cotton picking as well. Like, guys, come on, aren't we over this already? Like, the cotton picking.
Stop it. Get some help.
Like, at least do it like in a comedic way and stuff, but honestly, cotton picking, I don't think that's super necessary either. I guess so if you really want to, but I don't think it's like super necessary overall. It's just okay. They recruit a bunch of people to play at their club, and that's when the vampires kick in. They had the natives come in that one scene. Ryan Coogler didn't do anything with the natives, the native Indians. I don't know why he didn't do anything with them. I thought they were very interesting when they showed up, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then they just disappear for the rest of the movie.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's the same thing with the gold coins. They just show them, and it's like, cool, and then it doesn't go anywhere. And there was really no backstory to the vampires themselves as to like where Remick came from. He just shows up at somebody's house, and he's like, yo, let me in. And they let him in. And honestly, like, I don't know why Ryan Coogler didn't just make the vampires black. Like, do they always have to be white? You know, you can have some black vampires too, which later there is, but I don't know why they had to be white. Was there some like political agenda he was trying to pull off or something? Especially with like the whole shootout with the KKK at the end. I don't know if that was completely necessary to the story. I thought it was great because I like action and I like squibs. The blood effects are awesome in this movie. And I'm really glad to see like squibs again, because a lot of movies don't use squibs anymore. And I thought that was really cool. Overall, I thought the squibs was awesome. I'm so glad he brought back practical effects in there. Like the gunplay was really good as well. It's just, I don't know why shooting up the KKK, like, is that a fantasy of Ryan Coogler's? Just he wants to do that, maybe? Like, damn! Can you not forgive and move on? It's always going to be around there. Racism is always going to be a thing, so I don't think it's just going to disappear, but it just depends on what degree. Well, to be honest, I do think everyone is kind of racist to some degree.
What's up, my nigga?
Because that's just how we are. We're always going to judge people for the color of their skin, regardless of the fact. So I think that's just how it's going to go. The one Asian lady yelling, come in, essentially, that was just dumb. Why would you do that? Like, it'd make more sense if this was like more of a comedy, but she basically just invites all the vampires in to the club at the end, and I was like, why? Like, why would you do that, lady? You basically just killed everybody else. I at least had like somewhat of a chance to live, but you're just like, nah, everyone else is gonna die because of my own selfish reasons. I don't know. I don't think this movie deserves the 8.2 or the 97% or 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think it's really deserved in my opinion. I think people are honestly kind of afraid to go against the grain just a little bit, because I think you do with this film, because with such high praise for the people that are in it, like the black folks.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What's up, my nigga?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. You gotta hype it all up to what it really is. It's kind of like just a mediocre movie, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna remember this tomorrow. Well, I guess I did the next day, because it was just like, why are people praising this movie? It's not that amazing. It's because the bar is so low in movies that we're just like, yeah, that's it. I don't really know. It's very interesting, actually. There's a huge musical montage, essentially, and that took me out of the movie. I don't know what people were talking about in terms of that scene was amazing and blah blah blah. I don't know why you incorporated like a period piece film with 90s eras and like other eras and other cultures and stuff. I just like, why was that really necessary to do that? Especially in a one shot. If I could have edited it, I would have just cut that out. Doesn't really serve a whole purpose to the whole movie. It was just kind of like there and it's like cool. Nice. In all honesty, I don't think I really cared for the characters too much. I didn't really care if they lived or died. I was just kind of like almost waiting for some action to happen. Overall, I think this movie's like a 6 out of 10 at best. I don't think it deserves all the praise it's getting. I think people are just afraid to be called a racist or something. I don't really know. It's a weird time we live in, so
What's up, my nigga?
I'm not afraid. People want to call me racist or whatever, I don't really care. I'll put the damn mask on like this. Here. Say what you gotta say.
White power! White power! White power!
What's up, my nigga?
Although that's a mask from our movie from Big Man Rising, so yeah. There's also this one as well, which obviously offends everybody, so you could always wear this one as well.
Oh damn! It's the nigga.
To be honest, I don't think this is a very memorable movie. I think people are probably gonna forget about it, but I also could be wrong because we live in a weird society. If you don't like certain movies nowadays, you're labeled as a racist. Really sad, to be honest. I don't think it was a great movie, and I like a lot of movies, and I like movie scores a lot. And this one for me, it didn't hit it. And it's really unfortunate. Because I think people should be told that this movie is not that great. From what you've heard online, the movie isn't that great. Like 6.5. I'll probably watch this once. Like the one time I watched it in theaters. I don't think I really want to watch it again. I'd rather watch Black Panther again, honestly. That really tells me everything I need to know. I would rather watch Creed and stuff. Honestly, I even think 12 Years a Slave and Django Unchained or Emancipation are even better films than this. Although they are not the horror kind of vampire vibe movies, they are all kind of like the same material. If you catch what I'm going for on that one.
What did you just say? What's up, my nigga?
That's what I gotta say about Sinners. I don't think it's that great. It's a 6.5 maybe. I don't think I'm gonna remember this movie again. It's kind of sad. I wish I liked it a little more. There's my review of Sinners. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye-bye, turn it off!